approved for use in the EU. Many countries, Germany included, that's where I'm talking to you from now, are relying on it as their way out of the pandemic to break the lockdowns under which so many...
Hello, Alexandra.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing excellent. I'm doing fantastic. So, what is new?
To tell the truth, everything is normal and I don't have any news.
Okay, I understand. So, but can you tell me a little bit about yourself? Like, where are you from? Which kind of school do you go to? And so on and so forth. Just tell me a little bit.
I'm from Kursk. I study at lycée. Maybe that's incorrect pronunciation. I'm preparing to pass exams, such as society exam, English exam, a society exam, an English exam, and a Russian exam. I love autumn and I love warm weather, so I don't like this weather and winter, and I feel it's too cold. It's too cold to me. It's freezing, so I feel uncomfortable now.
Okay, so just what kind of weather right now is there in your place? Like, how about the temperature? How about what kind of weather? Because in my place where I'm now, it's pretty warm. It's around, let's say, 5 to 10 degrees positive, above zero. So
you're a lucky person. It's first of all, I like winter, but I don't like too cold weather. And now it's snowy and freezing weather in my town. Like for example, tomorrow it will be 12 degrees. Как сказать, минус 12 degrees.
Try, you can't do that.
No, 12 degrees.
Okay, there are so many ways and you know them. So first of all, like you said, it's minus 12, it's positive. Another thing is you can say it's 12 negative, or that's the second way. And the third way is it's 12 below zero. So
it's
again,
12 below zero. It's tomorrow. It will be 12 below zero.
Centigrade. Centigrade or Celsius?
Centigrades. Okay.
Very good. All right, that's good. So, do you have any questions to me?
Yes. What will we do?
We will talk.
Okay.
So that's it. That's the only question which you want to ask me.
Tell me about yourself too. I want to know about you.
Okay, so I'm very old. As you can see, I'm 65.
No, it's not true.
I'm 65 years old, and I'm turning 66 this year. So I'm a retired teacher, and I still work as a translator and interpreter for one of the American companies. What else do you want to know?
1 second. What about your hobbies?
Hobbies?
Do you have any hobbies? Yes.
Well, you know that I'm sorry about that, but my hobby is the English language. That's my hobby. That's my job and my hobby.
Okay, it's cool.
Okay, very good. So the first question to you is, and you know, when we talk, we just talk about anything. And of course, I have a book. I have something like a topic for the class for conversation. The whole class will be around 40 minutes, because that's free of charge. And if you are interested, we can have also classes, but the paid classes. But anyway, so first of all, as you can see right now, I have the virtual background. Can you see that I have a virtual background? No?
Second, did you say about your background, or did you say about your computer?
Yeah, it's a computer thing. So in the Zoom right now has a feature which is called virtual background. So the meaning is that I can change the background. I can do it whatever I want. So yeah, what do you think about that? Is it good or bad?
I think it's interesting. It's fantastic tool, maybe tool or function.
Yeah, I think that you have the same feature. If you just a little bit explore what you have, maybe you can see it. Like one of the features of your account should have the virtual background. Do you have it? Just have a look at what features you have.
Honestly, I don't. I can't handle with the computer technologies. It's too hard to me, and a lot of things, and I don't understand a lot of things about technicas.
Okay, I understand. So, Alexandra, right now we have Masha join us. Hello, Masha.
Hello.
So, Masha is not for the first time like you. So, what I want you guys to do right now is I want you to meet each other and to talk with each other a little bit. Just, you know, greet each other, ask whatever you want, whatever is interesting for you. That's the regular stuff. Please talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, Masha. I'm Alexandra.
Okay, hello. My name is Mary, and it's nice to see you here. So, just tell a little bit about yourself, like how old are you, in which you are from or grade, or you are at university right now. So, yeah.
I'm 17th, and I'm a student in at school. I'm in 11th grade. So right now I'm trying to prepare for my exams. And tell me about you. And tell me about yourselves. About yourself. About your name. About your hobbies. Maybe do you have any pets?
Okay. So my name is Mary again, and as for hobby, I have been dancing for a really long time, about 9 years, but right now I like quit it because I need to prepare to Russian national exams, and it's really difficult to combine all this stuff. So, but I still love dancing, and it's really like in my heart. So also I like reading, and I'm going to take a Russian national exam on literature, and it's really necessary for me, and it's really interesting for me to know more about our literature heroes and just authors and so on. And also, as for pets, I don't have any pets, but I think that in the future I really love dogs, and I will have one, and it's on like 100%.
It's great. I would like to know. Do you want do you want to dance in your in future?
Oh, it's really interesting question, because yes, in my town I was dancing like folklore dance, and when I will be like maybe student, and I hope that I will be in the like big city where will be more opportunities, and I think that I will go like to studios to take some classes. I want to try like a contemporary because it's really interesting for me, and yes, I think that I start from contemporary and then I will see.
I hope you will be able to do it. I think dancing is your cup of tea.
Oh, thank you very much. And what about your hobbies?
Honestly, now I don't have any hobbies because I just don't have enough time. But several years ago, I did I draw at special school, and I really loved it. But now I have to prepare. I have to prepare for my exams, so I don't have any opportunity to do it again.
Okay, and oh, I want to ask you something and forgot. Oh, yeah, I remember. Which exams are you going to take?
I talked about it our teacher, and I want to pass a society exam, an English exam, and a Russian exam. And what about you?
Oh, literature, social studies, English, Russian. And I don't know how, but I
think for exams it's hard.
I know, but I want to be like a linguist or philolog, and it's really interesting profession for me. But the thing is that in almost there's like two varieties of how to say, of universities. For someone we need like Russian, English and literature, and for others we need English, Russian and social studies. And I can't I can't imagine what I will take, what I will pass better, English or literature or social studies. So I need to have like an option if I don't do this better, if I don't pass literature good, then I can go somewhere with social studies or like something like that, because in our country is really high scores for this profession which I choose, because it's like about 300 or like 2087, and I understand that it's really hard. So right now I take a like literature course and I'm really keen on it. Also I have like tutors. So but the most important thing is that right now I understand how many things I need to do, and that it's really like not a play, it's really serious. And I'm thankful that it came to me in 10th grade and not in like, I don't know, in January of 11.
I get it, Marsha. I think you you are a very ambitious person, and I think you can handle it. I think you will deal with it. You will deal with it.
Oh, hope. And tell me, what career do you want to have? Like, which profession, which job?
It's too difficult. It's too difficult question because I don't know. I think about interpreter, about social media, but I can't decide what imena I want to do.
Okay, and do you know where from? Firstly,
I'm from Kursk, and you?
I'm from like Bryansk region, so it's really close.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Okay, and do you want to stay in your town, or which town, like Moscow, St. Petersburg, or what place?
I'm eager to enter in the Moscow University, but chances is really small. But I really hope that that I can do that.
Okay, yeah, it's like just you need really hard work, and I think that everything will be fine, because just keep going, and if you work, then it always will be a result. So yeah, it's really important.
Okay, guys, just one moment. I just want to teach a little bit because you were talking a lot, and just I want to add let's say my 5 cents to our conversation. Okay, and then we will keep on talking. 1 second, I just cannot do. So I will share another screen with you. Okay, just talking about what you said about the vocabulary now, just from the very beginning. It's for Alexandra, and I not always remember who said that or who said another thing, but anyway, you will understand. So, like you said, Lyceum, you can use this word. Some people will not understand lyceum, but that's okay. Gymnasium, lyceum. I know that gym is a very different meaning than gymnasium. It's kind of the place where you have practices for your physical training and so on. But lyceum and gymnasium, these are the Greek words, and they've been used a lot in Europe. Like you have lyceums in Holland, you have lyceums in Hungary, in many European countries. So people will understand you. If they do not understand, that's their problem. Okay, so then Masha said, and that's correct, when Alexandra said society, we say it in English like social studies. That's the subject. Excuse me, studies. My keyboard is not that good. So that's what we call the subject which you want to take an exam. Then you know that we have this form of the verb quitted. We have it in American language, but in the British English, you do not have it. And most of the time, when you take an exam, and mostly I mean the writing part, it is not allowed to make the things like that. So just keep in mind that quit is has all the same forms. You can use quitted. It's just for you to know. So then someone said combinate. We do not have this word. It's just combine. Okay. That's the word. Then somebody said again, it's not a play. We say it's not a game, because play it's not very understandable. Then ambitious. She's very ambitious. Then some of you said that that's very funny. Just pay attention to that. You said something like that, and you won't believe, because then you can listen to the recording. You say that. Just pay attention. Okay. So can you believe that you said exactly that? You said part of the sentence in English and part of the sentence in Russian. Just pay attention to what you're saying, because you remember that during the Russian GRE exam, everything will be recorded, and that will be your mistake. Okay. So then.
Okay.
Yeah. Another thing is that's for Masha. Masha, how about the sound the? Just say the.
The.
Yeah, and pay attention to this sound, because again, you will be penalized for this sound during the Russian national exam. And then one of you said, I'm eager. Yeah, that's a very good set phrase, but in American language, we say I'm willing. They do not use it a lot, just for your knowledge. Okay, then I just wanted to ask Masha. Masha, can you see that I am using the virtual background?
Oh yeah, it's interesting and it's new.
So, do you have this feature for the students account right now? Do you have it, the feature which is called virtual background? Can you do something like that? Just look through the features which you have. I'm just curious.
How I need to do this?
Yeah, it should say virtual background. Do you have this feature which says virtual background? It should be on your account, on your student's account. Just look through the features which you have. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I found it, I tell you.
Okay, I will ask you another question. You know that you have this very cute M on your logo. So how did you do that?
I don't know. It's just always the same.
Okay. Yeah.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yeah, sure, of course. Jump in anytime. Please go ahead.
I mean, repeat the last question you asked.
Oh, well, Masha has a very cute letter M on her account, like
yeah.
avatar.
I get it. Okay.
Can you see it?
Yes.
And so I was just asking how she did this. Okay, somebody is writing. Wait a second. Oh no, that's not a problem. Okay.
No,
yeah.
I can't find the option to see about like the phone. I like
it's called virtual background. Okay, I will type it for you. Virtual background. Virtual background. That's what you're saying. That's in English. Virtual background. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, but I don't know where to find these words.
That's not a problem. You can play with your account later after the class. Okay.
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. If no other questions, let's move. Yeah. And the last word is some of you used the word philologist. I think that.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Philologist. Yeah. That's. So, any questions about the vocabulary?
Why?
Yeah.
Why you tell about a word ambitious? What?
Yeah, because you said, Masha, you are a very ambitious person.
Yes.
But you are a very ambitious person. That's how we say it. Can you see? That's
okay. It's incorrect. Okay.
That's all right. That's not a problem. Just somebody is asking. Okay, yeah, it's irrelevant. It's not for our class. All right, now let me just move on to what we did the previous class, just to remind you. So, Alexandra, you were not present the previous classes, but Masha was, let's say, I think maybe some 5 or 6 times, right, Masha?
I think, yeah, so, yeah.
And that is why we need to move a little bit back. Alexandra, for you to know. So we did this text, which is about the Blue Mosque guest house in Istanbul. And this text is kind of a description. And after that, we talked about the adjectives. Positive, negative adjectives, all kinds of adjectives. And this is kind of a recommendation, a review to visit this place. So we've been learning how to talk about giving recommendations or giving reviews. So right now, those were the words the adjectives which we learned the previous class, like calling, awesome, awful, beautiful, boring, breathtaking, brilliant, depressing, disgusting, dismal, dreadful, dreary, excellent, foul, gorgeous, interesting, poor, sensational, stunning, tasteless, tedious, terrible, vile. So these are the adjectives, and then what kind of things they can describe, which adjectives for a view, for a journey, for food, the service in a restaurant. That's what we taught the previous class. I just wanted to remind Masha, the previous class, I told her that the word dreary is reminded me a lot about one of the very famous American poems. And right now, I just want you to have a look at this poem. If you can see it, can you see it now on your screen, or maybe?
Yes.
Yes.
You can see it. Okay, very good. So the poem by Edgar Allan Poe, which is a very famous American writer, and I highly recommend you, and I encourage you to read it. And the most famous poem is The Raven. Edgar Allan Poe is famous for his horror stories and detective stories. like crime stories. And now you can see, once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, "tapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more." And so on. You can read it by yourself. You'll see that there was a raven, which is a crow. A crow came into his room during night, actually at midnight. And the raven was sitting on one of the bookcases in Edgar Allan Poe's room at midnight, and it was really scary. And always the last line is always the same, like, quote the raven, nevermore, nevermore, and so on. So if you want to, you can enjoy this poem after the class. But my point was, once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary. That was the word from this vocabulary, dreary. You can see it here. Okay, let me just highlight it for you so that you will see it. Now you can see it. It's dreary here. Okay, okay. Now let's move on. So now we will talk about compound adjectives. Compound adjectives are the adjectives which are made of two words. And this is very important for you to know, because they are kind of not very understandable for the Russian speakers. Like, for example, you have this phrase in Russian. How do you think you will say it in English?
Two-room flat.
Yeah, but any other ideas?
Semi-rooms flat.
Okay, so the answer is two, and then room, apartment, or flat, like I said. But I prefer American language, apartment. Excuse my keyboard, apartment. What I want you to see here is two-room. It's not rooms. Why? Because it's an adjective. Two-room is an adjective. It's not two rooms. It's two-room. It's an adjective. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, so just pay attention. And this is what we will talk about today. If you have a look at the text, just in the text, you will have these compound adjectives. Let me just, sorry. Compound adjectives will be here, if you can see. For story, can you see it?
Yes.
Yes.
And family run guest house. 4-story family run guest house. So that was the compound adjectives used in the text. Now, what I want you to do, I want you to try and make compound adjectives from these sentences. Just taking your turns. Whoever wants to start, that's up to you. Please just start. A meal which consists of 3 courses. How would you say that?
Okay, I start. 3-course meal.
3-course
meal.
3-course meal. Yeah, absolutely. 3-course meal. Good. And then a walk which takes 5 minutes.
5 minutes walk.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. It's not minutes.
5 minute walk.
Yeah,
yes.
Do not forget that this is an adjective. That is why we practice that.
Okay.
Yeah, next please. A restaurant where you cannot smoke.
Mm-hmm. Cannot smoke restaurant.
not exactly, but anyway, that's a good try.
Maybe non-smoke restaurant.
No, non-smoking restaurant.
Non-smoking restaurant.
Or you can say, I'm looking at the teacher's book. You can say no smoking, non-smoking or no smoking restaurant. Okay, next one. Foods which you think costs more than it should.
Food which you think costs more than it should. Too cost food.
And too costly food. Okay. Any other? Yeah. Any other ideas?
Too expensive food.
Well, it's here. It was meant to have the word overpriced. I think that you know this word, right? It's just for you to know overpriced food.
Oh, yeah.
Overpriced food. Okay, next. Rooms which have central heating.
Central heating room.
Centrally heated rooms. Yeah, that's okay. Centrally heated rooms. So that's why we study. I myself learned something together with you. Then I skipped one. Goods which are made by hand. Goods, I think that you know.
Handmade goods.
Yeah, absolutely. Handmade goods. Very good. So the next is fish, which is caught locally.
Locally coated fish.
Caught.
Oh no, coated is yeah, it's second form.
And the third also. Second and third also. Locally caught fish. Then a boulevard, which is lined with trees. So, you know, boulevard is a wide street and lined with trees. From both sides, you have trees. Okay?
Maybe tree-lined boulevard.
Boulevard, yeah.
Boulevard.
Tree-lined boulevard. Yeah. Very good. Then a price which includes everything.
Oh. Everything included price?
Almost there. And I think that you heard this phrase a lot. It's about tour packages. When you talk about tour package, then you can hear it all
package.
Inclusive, all inclusive. Yeah?
Yeah.
And you know this phrase in Russian, it's a very popular phrase, correct? You have just to know, yeah, we you know that our meeting will end in 10 minutes, it says. Okay, do not forget about that. All right. Okay. Then the next is a hotel which is situated in a convenient place for shops, transport, places of interest, etc.
Convenient. A hotel which is situated in a convenient place. Conveniently situated hotel.
Conveniently situated hotel.
Okay, I get conveniently situated hotel.
Yeah, okay, hotel, the accent is
hotel.
Yeah, hotel. Okay, then you know, we are talking about recommendations and the reviews. So which sentence in the review in 2 is the recommendation? It's we go back and we see that the first sentence is a recommendation. And I want you to pay attention to this particular phrase. just I will read and you will listen and just try to understand again. It's easy to see why the Blue Mosque guest house is a popular place for tourists to stay when they are in Istanbul. So it's already a recommendation. It's easy to see why the Blue Mosque, and then it says situated in the historic district of Sultan Ahmed. It has the advantage of being just a short walkway away from most of the important visitor attractions. So that's the explanation why the person recommends this hotel. And now I just want you to give a couple of examples of your own recommendations. You have, I fully wholeheartedly recommend to. I recommend not only to for, but also to for. I wouldn't recommend it, but otherwise I would. I definitely would not recommend because it's about a package holiday, and package holiday, it's all inclusive. We talked about that. And then about a city, a car, or an airline. Just make your recommendations. Just pick any kind of package holiday, a city, a car, an airline, and recommend it. Just go ahead.
Okay, I'll start. Okay, I fully recommend you to take a package holiday because you can relax and be very calm and for your holidays, and your holidays will be good because you can you cannot think about what you should to do, or like to prepare a meal for yourself, or have a clean of your room.
Okay, and another one.
I recommend you to rent a car when you travel in a foreign country, because it's more because it make your life easier. You can go shopping, go to the city center, or go to different excursion and museums by that car. And usually it doesn't cost a lot of money.
Okay, very good. And now what I want to do is I want you to have a look at the answers from the key to the answers. Okay, just wait 1 second. I will find it for you. So, oh my goodness, that's where is that? Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. Where is that? Sorry, I cannot find it right now. Excuse me, but then I will just read it for you. I'm very sorry. One second. Why is that? Okay, I will figure that later. So what I have here is package holiday. I wouldn't recommend a package holiday if you like doing your own thing on holiday, but otherwise I would say they are a good value for money. A city, I recommend the city given the name, not only for its beautiful botanic gardens, but also because there are so many wonderful outdoor sculptures. A car, I wholeheartedly recommend an electric car as a way to decrease your carbon footprint on the environment. An airline, I definitely would not recommend a budget airline because it packs the people in. So just a little bit of vocabulary for you. Good value for money. That's for starters. Then wholeheartedly. Decrease your carbon footprint. And then budget airline. Okay. And now we will talk a little bit about these words because we have only 3 minutes to go. And again, if you want, just let me remind you, if you want to write something as a review or a comment about the class which you attended. So this is my page, which is Emphasized English. It's here also, Emphasized English. Do not forget about that. And here you have the reviews or, you know, the feedback, the testimonials about my classes. If you just feel like writing something, please feel free and write something about what you think about my classes. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So you remember the page, Emphasized English. All right. And then this vocabulary. Say whether these words can be used to describe a hotel, a restaurant, or both. Now just read and think about that. Let's start with a hotel. Which words can describe a hotel?
Airport shuttle.
Airport shuttle. Okay.
Check-in, check-out.
Single, twin, double room.
Okay.
Room service.
Staff.
Excuse me, room service, and then?
Maybe staff.
I cannot understand. What is staff?
Staff. Staff.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Very good. So then the next is a restaurant. So
set menu.
What's
wine
that?
list.
Wine list. Then
Self-service.
Self-service, right?
Buffet.
Buffet. A buffet.
Buffet.
Buffet. A buffet.
Buffet.
That's a French word. That is why you pronounce it kind of a crazy pronunciation of a French word. Okay, then. And do not forget that we have only 1 minute to go, and I do not know where they will stop the class, so I will just say goodbye to you because the class will be stopped anytime. Okay, I'm so sorry about that. Okay, go ahead.
Also, it's like a la carte menu.
A la carte.
And complimentary dessert.
Dessert, yes.
Okay. So, do you understand the meaning of these words like a la carte menu, buffet, and the last one was a set menu? Do you understand that? If not, I encourage you guys just to go Google and because that's very necessary. So then another thing